Just gonna go over the order of events thing, and then we'll start with the pledge. We do have to start immediately legally with a public hearing for the fire department contract. That should be relatively quick. Then we have a bunch of citations to present. And all those lovely people getting citations don't have to sit through our business meeting, but you're welcome to if you really want to. Then we'll have a regular board meeting, and then after that, some public comments. All right, would you all please rise for the pledge of allegiance?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which stands one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Here.
Trustee Thomas is excused. Trustee Wazak.
Here.
Trustee Daly.
Yeah,
Mayor Fair.
Here.
This public hearing is to consider contracting with the Valley Stream Fire Department for fire protection services for the fiscal year beginning June 1st, 2026 and ending May 31st, 2027. The purpose of said contract is to protect against loss by fire, the property located within the limits of the incorporated village of Valley Stream and within the districts with which the village has contracted to provide fire protection services, to protect lives of the inhabitants of the said village and said fire protection districts, and to furnish all other services heretofore rendered, including emergency and ambulance services. In consideration for furnishing such services, the village will pay the fire department a sum of $135,000.
Is there any comments from the board? This evening, just so you know, is our fire department administrator, ex-chief James Verbolino is here, and ex-chief Anthony Capone is also in attendance. Are there any comments from the public regarding the fire department contract? Move the resolution.
Everybody slow down.
That was the public hearing. Now it's the resolution.
Resolution 079-26 fire contract.
Move the resolution.
second,
Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
yes,
Mayor Fair.
Yes. This is a motion to close the public hearing.
Motion closed.
Second. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
yes,
Mayor Fair.
Yes. All right, Alexa, we're all set. All right, this time, as I said, we're going to move on to recognize some residents before we begin our business meeting. Okay, very good. So as most of you are used to me by now, you know that the board and myself love to take the opportunity to recognize members of the community, outstanding achievements in the community. And it's one of the really joyful things that the board and myself do get to do on a regular basis. So we have a number of those special presentations this evening. And before we start the regular meeting, I'd like to start by inviting up Director Jason Tan, Magnet Director Renee Sanchez, Chief of Nursing Officer Kate O'Neill, all from Valley Stream, Long Island Jewish. Will you please come up, give them a nice welcome. I like to have you next to me when I say nice things about that. Very excited for you, great. Okay, so most of you are probably familiar with Long Island Jewish Valley Stream. For years growing up, I know when I was young, it was always Franklin General Hospital. And we know now that they provide outstanding care to our community for many decades. And if you know anything about the current administration over at LIJ, it's absolutely phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. We have a lot of interactions now with them, with the fire department and EMS, and the improvements we've seen over the years are really second to none. That gives Valley Streamers something we can really be proud of. Giving testament to this, Valley Stream LIJ was recently awarded a magnet designation. Now, what does that mean? It's awarded by the American Nurses Credentialing Center. That's a subsidiary of the American Nurses Association. This title recognizes healthcare organizations worldwide for quality patient care, nursing excellence, and innovations in professional nursing practice. less than 10% of hospitals nationwide, 10% nationwide receive this coveted award. All right, it's not given out, it's not a participation trophy. At this time, I'd like to ask Jason Tan to come forward if he'd like to say a few remarks. And the village, the board and myself would like to recognize LIJ and his staff on this fantastic award. Mr. Tan.
Thank you, Mayor Fair. Yeah, thank you so much for this acknowledgement and being here. Thank you to the board. I think as you kind of described here, this is a very, very difficult award to get. Thank you to Kate O'Neill, who's my CNO standing to my right, and Renee Sanchez, our director of Magnet. Without them, we honestly could not have gotten this. It's hard to explain all of the intricacies of achieving this, but this is kind of a reflection and a road, if you want to call it, a journey is what we like to say, in order to getting here. And it kind of symbolizes the journey that the hospital has gone through over the past probably 10 years in order to get here. But I wanted to share with the community and also say congratulations to everyone who's going to be awarded, just to reassure you that you're getting excellent care right in your neighborhood here at LIJ Valley Stream. I don't know, Kate or anything you want to say?
Ladies?
I guess, Jason kind of said just that. We're very proud of the journey that LIJ Valley Stream has been on. This is really affirming where we knew we were, right? And what we can provide for the community. And so we are very proud and very honored to provide outstanding care in your back door, and hope that we are the community hospital for you to choose and for your neighbors to choose as well. We're confident that we have the services needed, and we provide that now with outstanding nursing excellence. And if you should need the care of a tertiary academic center, we have a wonderful transfer center process to get you to that next destination safely. So thank you for trusting us. Thank you for this recognition, and we're proud to be here for you.
Yeah, so I just echo everything that they just said. This is a very prestigious award. About 500 hospitals in the entire country have this, so it's very hard, like Mayor Fair said, only 10% get it. So it's achieving excellence at a quality level, so ensuring that our patients are well cared for. We have safety measures in place, and that nurses are at the point of care making decisions with the physician so that you have safe care. And our quality outcomes, we look at patient experience scores, we look at all our nursing sensitive indicators. So safety is at the heart of everything we do, and that's part of achieving this. And it's also maintaining it. So it's not just a one and done. We have to maintain it, and we have to keep continuing building on that excellence to get redesignated every 4 to 5 years. So really proud of it. So thank you so much for this.
So a definite reason to be proud. Let's give it up for Valley Stream. And the board will be up behind us. Okay? You're very welcome.
Okay, moving right along to our next honorees tonight. As I said, I always like the people standing next to me when I try to say some nice words of gratitude at the time. So I'd like to ask Frank Romano, Chris Sochi, Dan and Olivia Kentler to come up and stand with me, please.
Bring the 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Okay, so you all right? This is a very, very serious and a tragedy that was averted. That gives the board and myself great pride when you know you have neighbors who have your back. When you know you have neighbors who jump in and do the right thing without being asked, without being told, who respond in an emergency situation. There was a serious tragedy that was recently averted, and we have village residents with us, Frank Romano and Chris Sochi to my right. On March 18th, our dear friend, our resident Dan Kentler, who's here to my left, was viciously attacked by two pit bulls that broke into the Kentlers' backyard. Upon hearing screams from Dan, right in Olivia and Dan's backyard, their next door neighbor, Frank Romano, say hello, Frank.
Hello.
Without, this is huge, without thought for his own safety, immediately jumped over the fence and managed to divert the dogs away from Dan, and Dan was walking his little dog in his own backyard at the same time. At this point, Frank's friend, village resident Chris Sochi, say hello, Chris, also ran over and immediately began administering first aid to Dan, who was seriously bleeding from a neck wound resulting from the attack. Had they not gotten the dog off and immediately administered first aid to Dan, we'd have a very, very different story here this evening. Both Frank and Chris stayed with Dan, tending to his neck wound until EMS and the county police arrived at the scene. Frank then personally drove Olivia to the hospital in his own car and waited with her until the rest of the family could arrive. Frank and Chris, your bravery and fast response to this attack most assuredly saved Dan and his little dog's life. How's the little dog? Thank God. Saved Dan. Well, thank God you're okay. But we'd like to recognize both Chris and Dan. We love Frank and Olivia. They're lifelong Valley Stream residents, and we would not have liked the outcome if these two gentlemen had not been there. So on behalf of the board and myself, we do have citations for both Frank and Chris, and we'd like you to accept that with our great appreciation.
Just wanted to say, best neighbors ever, always been so supportive, always been there. You know, from start to finish, from when I was a little kid to, you know, now. Just glad you're okay and, just blessed that everyone's okay and the dog is, you know, still moving. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's not the one that's on. Just go over there a little bit, so. We'll do that in a minute. Yes, good idea.
Okay, ready? This way. We're gonna have a bunch, so just stay there. Okay, nobody else.
Good morning, good morning. Don't worry. He's gonna do more, so don't run away.
Thank you.
Would any family members like to come up and join? Any family members, Frank or Chris? Any family members want to come up? Let's go.
Yeah.
Going in the middle.
You guys wanna come on this side? You guys come over on this side. Try to balance it out a little bit. Yep, thank you. Anthony, can you take this picture too, since Barbara's gonna be? Sure. Are we not gonna be in it, Barbara? Let Anthony take a picture for you.
Okay, I got you. Oh, you want to- I think that- There.
That's a high five, maybe later to the top of our head.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, it's the last but not least category. So we'll end also on a happy note. To my left here, Olivia Kentler has served as a loyal employee of the Corporated Village of Valley Stream. She started here in 1978. I wasn't born yet. Now, for the performance of her duties and responsibilities and a working relationship has always been of the highest caliber. Olivia always brought a certain cheeriness to everyone she worked with. As of May, right now, 2026, Olivia, who is also a lifelong resident of the village, has retired from the village. Olivia, on behalf of the board and myself, and of course, all 44,000 residents of the Incorporated Village of Valley Stream, it is my pleasure to present you with a citation from the village, recognizing your many years of service to the community of Valley Stream. Congratulations.
I'm not much for speeches, but thank you all for coming and thank you very much.
You're a supervisor, Mr.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the ceremonial portion of our evening. Anybody who'd like to move along before our business meeting, by all means, make your way. Enjoy what's left of the sunshine and warm weather. We'll give you 2 minutes before we start our business meeting. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, of course.
Rob, Alyssa's like, I hope I get to see John. How are you? Good to see you too.
Congratulations.
Isn't that awesome? He's little one, right?
Oh, no. Good stuff.
There. Oh, crazy good friend. Hey, hi. This way was going on. Like, where's John?
You good? How are you? Good? Now, a lot of good people there. Good, that's why. Yes, I will. He's been here doing something.
Mr. Clerk, we're ready to move on with the business meeting?
Yes, we are. Hold on, Nick. Wait a minute. I still hear people here. Moving slowly. Any moment now. Almost there. Slowly. Okay,
All right, this time we're gonna move on to the regular business meeting with the first resolution of the evening. Mr. Clerk?
okay. Resolution 080-26 minutes.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli. Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 081-26 Assessors Petitions number 1 and 2-2026.
Resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 082-26 Agreement to Purchase Parking Technology Mobile Parking Solutions.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 083-26 Approved Building Permit Application B-25-265.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Daly. Sorry. Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Trustee Tuffarelli. Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Resolution 084-26 Partial Approval of Building Permit Application B-22-489.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli. Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 085-26 D&J Refreshments Proposal.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 086-26 Approved Continuation of Temporary Special Permit.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 087-26 Approved Temporary Street Closings.
Move the resolution. Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 088-26 Approved Department of Recreation Program Expenses.
Move the resolution. Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 089-26 Use of Village Facilities.
Move the resolution.
No, I have a different resolution, Jay. We have a different resolution.
Yeah.
089, 26, change of attorney.
Okay. Scratch that. Ready, 089-26 change of attorney.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 090-26 use of village facilities.
Move to resolution.
Second. Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Toffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 091-26 claim settlement.
Resolution second. Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Toffarelli. Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 092-26 Unit 2 reclassification.
Resolution.
Second.
Comments from the board? Comments from the public? Roll call.
Trustee Toffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 093-26 payment of audited vouchers.
I hereby move that the abstract of audited vouchers be paid as soon as same is approved by the majority. Move the resolution.
Roll call.
Trustee Toffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Before we open for public comment, you can see the scheduled meetings on the very last page, brings us all the way through December 21st, 2026. I need a motion to close, go into executive session for personnel litigation. Second. Roll call.
Trustee Toffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Mayor Fair.
Yes. Okay, at this time we're open for comments from the public. Any public comments? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Regarding anything or just,
Anything, this is, when we get the public comment, it can be anything you want.
okay.
Come on up. I don't know if that mic's live or not.
I've been dealing with this situation for it's going on 3 years now. I've made multiple calls to village and tried to get a hold of,
Code enforcement, public safety. Since they put that new transmission place on North Grove Street and Merritt,
Right.
the parking, they get there at 7 o'clock in the morning. They park all the customer cars all the way down from Merritt, all the way down the second block of almost to Oxford, down Maple. They bring them down to the municipal parking lot by CVS. And they're there from 7 o'clock until whenever they close. Getting those cars in and out, some of them don't run, so they have to push them.
Just trying to mic down a little bit, so you get some feedback.
They are parking their cars half on the sidewalk, half in the street. Whether there's no spot, whether it's no parking signs or anything, they ignore everything.
Jay, has this come to your office?
I had sent somebody over because they were parking in the parking field in the parking lot of the old beverage place. And there was a ton of cars in there, so I sent the guys over there to have them clear that out. But I know what you're talking about.
And they fix the cars in the street. They have tow trucks coming in, they unload them, they don't care if they block our driveways, we're trying to get out, going to school, going to work, whatever. And they tell us we have to wait. There's oil spills and whatever else they spill all over their sidewalk.
Tommy? Yes, can you get her information, please, and then Jay can follow up with her during the school. We just want to get your information because the village clerk will follow up with
That's
any
fine.
any tickets and street and code enforcement.
What's
They'll
more
just close the
frustrating-
loop And they'll let you know.
What's more frustrating is that I've tried to get this fixed through the, the right channel.
Right, I understand.
But I called code enforcement, they say they have nothing to do, with it. They gotta go to public safety. Public safety says, no, it's code enforcement.
No, it's.
And it's back and forth.
The
I've
village
left,
clerk's gonna take care of that immediately. That's
I
good
left
enough.
messages for you.
News.
And the last one I left you one on January 29th. And I got a call back. They said, you out of the office, so they had Nick.
Right, okay.
Call me
It's
back.
Code enforcement, yes.
And I explained everything to him, and he was like, oh yeah, the signs aren't legible. So how can you blame them for parking where there's no parking? So he said, oh, I told him everything, he fixed it, nothing, absolutely nothing was done. Then in the end of March, beginning of April, at like 7:15 in the morning, one of the code enforcements came and marked all the tires. Came back 4 hours later and ticketed them. But they didn't move the cars and they didn't come back again to see that they still were there. I would think if you get ticketed, then they should come back again to see
I apologize for that. That should not have happened. However, now the board's aware, the village clerk will follow up with code enforcement and public safety. You should never get passed around between departments.
Well,
Because,
it's making the
Mr.
block
Hunt
look
is gonna take care of it.
disgusting.
And
It
again,
looks
we
more
wanna
like
make
a
sure
used
we have
car
your
lot.
number, so we can call and follow up and let you know exactly the resolution. If the signs are illegible, we'll fix them. You know, if they're working on their cars, we'll ticket them. If they're not moving the cars, we'll ticket them too.
I have one more.
Of course.
What used to be the beverage barn
Mhm.
is now being converted into some kind of cleaners.
We have a permit with the building department right now.
Okay,
So that's
so
to go
they're
through
in
the normal
there,
permitting process,
they're in there with 40-yard dumpsters,
cleaning it out.
cleaning it out. They take the empty dumpster, let it out right on the street, right in the, where there's no parking. You can't see around the corners. I told them, please don't stop here. I can't get out of the driveway. And he's putting the dumpster down and tells me, you better move, I'm putting it down, I'm putting it down. And he continued to just put that dumpster down. Then they have to take the big full one out. They park that down the street, then they come back and put the empty one in there. They're down, now they're doing this, the roof. I don't know what they're using with
The flat roof thing
yeah, with the tar and whatever they're using, the
to repair.
flamethrower, whatever it is.
Right, that's right.
The stench, because I don't know if you realize where I am. I'm literally right next to the beverage barn.
You two-family house?
Yes. And we live on the second floor. We can almost touch their property. And we're all concerned about, number one, whatever exhaust is going to be there. I'm an asthmatic. My partner is a lung cancer survivor. And I called this afternoon because the smells that were coming through, we had to keep our windows closed. I had to put plastic over the air conditioners. Because along with that, they were also sanding down whatever's on the outside of the building. I don't know if it's concrete. I don't know if it's asbestos. I don't know what it is. But it's blowing right into our house. And I would think if they're doing that, they should have a barrier up of some sort. Because they're putting us all at health safeties now. And, you know, the other people downstairs, they just had twins, so they're only 6 months old. The mother and the older daughter has asthma. And it's just, they're making more of a mess than they ever could have to do anything.
We'll have Mr. Hunter look into it. Hopefully that's very, very, very temporary. But still, we'll have him follow up and make sure everything's being up to code. And again, we want to make sure we have your name and number, because he's gonna call you and tell you exactly what happened, so we don't want you to ever feel like you're not being listened to or that we're blowing away your comment. I wanna tell you what the resolution is. Tom, you wanna make sure you get that, please? I wanna make sure that we close that loop.
All right,
Okay. May I?
Of course.
I'm a neighbor, I'm one block north of her, and I just wanted to let the board know that everything she said is the absolute
I
truth.
have no doubt.
And the whole block has really kind of become, excuse the language, a hellhole. With the transmission place, with the parking. And it's nice that there's cars all over the place. They were using the beverage barn as Ms. Blasi said. It's nice that it was looked into, but as soon as you guys go, it's like, you know, no one's there, so they're back again. It just really is, it's a shame. It's a nice neighborhood, but it really makes a horrible impact on the neighborhood. It looks horrible. In addition to that, in addition to the issues that Ms. Blasi brought up, my name is Don Justino, first of all. I've lived in the house on 26 North Road, corner of Maple and Grove, since 1964. It's my family's home. I'm taking it over. Okay, so I've been here a long, long time. No one likes changes, but this kind of change, this kind of business coming in, it really had been quite a negative impact on the whole neighborhood. In addition to that, I have a separate issue. I think it was like the end of March, there was a water main break on the corner of Grove and Maple.
Grove and Maple,
I
right?
believe it was the end of March, okay? I had gone away, I had gone on vacation. When I came back, I called the town Liberty Water came in, fixed fixed the main.
Mhm.
But they had to excavate to get to the main, so they ripped up the part of the road on the corner there. No one's been there to fix it since. It's
follow up with those. That's a
Okay.
temporary patch.
I did call the highway department.
Right.
Um,
The utility's gotta follow, that'd be Liberty Water.
I-
It's a water main
okay.
break. So Liberty Waters, we have codes that say they have to repair that.
Got it,
So again, Mr. Hunter's gonna have to call Liberty
Got
Water
it.
and say hello.
got it.
But they do wait, how many months they want to settle before they seal it? So there always is a lag. It's like 6 months or something.
I'm not sure about that, but I can find out when they're due.
I don't think they touch it.
Yeah, because they gotta let it settle, because if they fixed it the first day, then it would settle, and they go, well, too bad, we fixed it. So
Okay.
they put a temporary in for a certain amount. I don't know.
Okay, I just want to let you know, after I spoke with the highway department, they told me to call Liberty Water, which I did. Nothing's happened. It did settle because now there is like a 6-inch depression. It's dangerous. And people always, people don't drive the way they used to.
No, that's for
So
sure.
they're gonna hit that. Someone's eventually gonna hit it and have a blowout. So, as soon as we could take care of that, I just would
Same
appreciate
thing, we'll
that.
close the loop, with sheet there for Mr. McAleer, and Mr. Hunter will follow up with Liberty Water.
Okay.
And they usually, they're usually very responsive, because they have to get permits from us to open the street for that was an emergency. They need permits from us for non-emergencies, and if they don't respond to us, they don't get the permit, so we do have a little edge.
I figured, the weight of the town behind the city
We hope.
resident goes a lot further.
We hope.
Thank you.
If I'm wrong, aren't they supposed to be, when they have permits to do work like that, even on residential property, isn't the permit supposed to be visual
Yeah.
from from any aspect? It's supposed to be posted somewhere on the front. On the front of the house or buildings, whatever. Because there's a lot of construction going around here, including residential, and you don't see one permit. And the beverage one is one. So it's just, it's,
Well, right now, the roof on the beverage barn is not a permit. That's a repair that they're doing up there. Anything, if they're doing any type of renovations inside, that's a permit.
so they're doing lots of renovations and then they're doing the outside as well.
We'll send him somebody.
Yeah, I got you.
Are there further comments from the public?
Can I just say one other thing about when they do the repair? I mean, the village did a nice job on Oxford Street just recently. So it's been repaved. But what I'm afraid of is that when Liberty comes in and does their repair, Grove Street is like has concrete going down the middle with tar on either side. So what I think they're gonna do is they're gonna come in and they're just gonna patch it up, a crap job with tar.
They can't, they have to restore its original, this concrete road, they have to use concrete.
That's what I want to
Yeah.
hear.
They can't.
So part of it is concrete, part of it is the asphalt.
Right, the parking lane, the macadam is
Right.
blacktop, and the
Right,
main road is
that's,
concrete.
that was a concern, because I had a feeling that they would come out and just do it, because they.
That might be another reason too, they might have waited for the warmer weather.
Okay.
for the
And
concrete.
just to let you know too, that on that corner, there's like when you guys did the work and you did beautiful work with the sidewalks and all that, you did like a little, like a driveway, called driveway, I don't know. That's right.
At the curb.
The curb,
Yeah,
you know,
your cap ramp,
they damaged that too, so that needs to be repaired as well in addition to the street.
And
And I have pictures of the ones. What's that?
When the water company did the work,
They destroyed that, yeah, they damaged that.
our clerk is writing
Okay.
everything down.
So, when they come in, I'd like them, of course, to
we're
restore it.
blocks away from it.
Okay, so you know exactly what I'm talking.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, and everything that you said, they've been working on. I mean, I was the person who actually told Jay about the cars, that when they were using the place as a parking. And I'm trying to think, you're talking about the transmission place, that's its, it used to be electrical.
Now it says N and J.
No.
PO2.
They used to say that.
Yeah,
Now they changed it to
They
N
changed.
and
yeah,
J.
they had this blue letters on it.
Yeah, and then you
I
have.
don't see the cars out of pockets, I'm not there in the middle of the day, but I do see in the morning when you drive down there, I go to 7-Eleven every day, you can't get that out the block.
Exactly.
I'm not, so I
We understand, we
Then
agree.
the companies, they repair trucks too, and they.
yeah, I can't walk about during the day.
Right at the corner of
Don't
Merritt
work, they will
and
definitely work
you
on it.
can't see around
Because
the corner.
there's a certain time in the morning when they're coming out over there, and of course, the street from you, young man gets on the school bus, it's a total debacle.
Mhm.
I feel, you know, it's a, that's why actually, that's the house you live.
Yes, that's right across from.
Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Thank
All right,
Thank
well,
you.
thank you for listening. I'll get
Of course,
Well,
Wait for repairs.
we hope.
Thank you.
Good, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming, get home safely.